And thanks for this request. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward request, and I remember it from many years back, but I've always liked Fleetwood Mac, and I think John McVie was a really strong bass player. I really liked his lines. You know, he came up with some really recognizable and important bass lines in Fleetwood Mac's songs. So yeah, he's a really strong bass player. I really like his playing. And for such a fairly straightforward song, it took me quite a few takes to get something that I was happy with, and it kind of made me realize, that even the more straight ahead or simpler songs, you've got to give them their due respect, and there's, sometimes I think the space and the easiness of it sometimes can leave you exposed, and you've still got to concentrate, and you still got to take care of all the little details when you're doing something like this. So yeah, it made me open my eyes and say, whoa, you got to concentrate here. So yeah, it was a good song. Some things that I had to pay attention on. One is the the big slide kind of thing. It was I almost wanted to notate it as like a 16th going into a dotted 8th. But it kind of looked funny, and I'm not sure that rhythm is exactly correct. So I think it's kind of just like a grace note going into it, but it's a big kind of a lazy womp slur. So that I had to listen to that a few times and try a few different things before I could get that comfortable with that. In the chorus section, those are slurs is what I hear. And so you've got so I'm slurring that. Just hit it once, hammer on, hit it once, hammer off. But yeah, I'm hearing slurs and hammer-ons and pull-offs in there. And then I discovered too, down in the kind of in the chorus on the way out, hitting the open A in some spots there I found really useful, because it kind of keeps it driving and keeps it rolling forward. So open, open, open. What I'd like to do for you, I'm going to play it again, top to bottom, just with drums. And it sounds pretty empty, just the bass and drums, but I find that playing, practicing this stuff with drums really leaves you exposed. And when you're exposed like that, I think it, for me anyway, it really makes me pay attention to little details in my playing and try to, be careful and try to improve on what I'm hearing. So yeah, again, I'm just going to do it with some drums and the bass, and it sounds pretty empty and pretty exposed, but I think it's good for me. Hopefully it'll be good for you too if you try it. But same tempo, 126 beats per minute, and there's just going to be a 1-bar intro at the beginning instead of the 4-bar piano. But I'll supply this drum play along and a separate PDF at Musento. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the end. So there you go, Say You Love Me by Fleetwood Mac, and John McVie was the bass player on that track. And you can find this transcription at musento.com under Intermediate Learning Songs. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out Musento. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.